Today, we're talking about keratoconus. And look, if you have this condition, you know just how frustrating and isolating it can feel. But this isn't going to be a story about the struggle. Nope. This is about the incredible advancements that are creating a whole new path to clear, comfortable vision. So let's dive in.
Does this feel familiar? If you have keratoconus, you know this feeling all too well. You know, where straight lines start to look kind of wavy? A single streetlight at night might split into a bunch of ghost images. It really is like the world has turned into this puzzle you just can't piece together, no matter how hard you squint.
So what is actually going on here? Well, with keratoconus, your cornea, that's the clear front surface of your eye, it starts to thin out and bulge into a cone shape. Dr. Clark Chang has a great analogy for this. Think of your cornea as the main lens on a camera, right? If that lens gets warped or misshapen, the pictures it takes are going to be distorted. That is exactly what's happening to your vision. And the result of that cone shape, it's a pretty chaotic visual world. It might see double or even triple images. And light sources, they can just explode into this distracting glare and halos, which makes something like night driving feel downright dangerous. You want the best way to describe it? Imagine you're at a 3D movie, but you took off the special glasses. Everything's just blurry, it's overlapping, it's just off. You know, for a long time, the way we dealt with keratoconus was honestly pretty passive and frustrating. But that has all changed. Let's get into the first and maybe the most critical step in modern treatment, stopping the condition right in its tracks. This quote from Dr. Ayers really paints the picture of what it used to be like. For years, doctors were stuck playing this watch and wait game. They could only track the disease as it got worse and then, finally step in with a major surgery like a corneal transplant when things got really severe. There was just no way to hit the brakes. But now we have an FDA-approved procedure called corneal cross-linking. And it's actually a brilliant, pretty simple process. Your eye doctor saturates the cornea with riboflavin, which is really just vitamin B2, and then exposes it to a very specific UV light. What this does is it creates all these new bonds between the collagen fibers in your cornea, making it stronger and stiffer.
Okay, now this is the crucial point to understand. Cross-linking is like putting up a retaining wall to stop a landslide. Its whole job is to stabilize the cornea and stop keratoconus from getting any worse. It is not designed to reverse the cone shape or to magically fix your vision. That's a different and very exciting part of the story.
All right, so the cornea is stable. That's fantastic. But how do we fix the distorted vision that's already there? This is where we get to a truly genius concept.
And here it is. This is the big aha moment. Instead of trying to surgically reshape the cornea, which is now stable but still irregular, the modern solution is to just bypass it completely. We literally create a brand new, perfectly smooth surface right on top of the eye. So, how on earth is that possible? It works like this. A specialty contact lens acts like a tiny clear dome. It doesn't even touch your sensitive, irregular cornea. Instead, it vaults right over it, and it rests on the white part of your eye, the sclera, which is way less sensitive. Then, the space between that lens and your cornea gets filled with a sterile saline solution. And that little reservoir of fluid, it masks all the irregularities, creating a flawless new surface for light to focus through. It's amazing.
Dr. Chang just nails it with this quote. It's exactly that. This non-surgical approach gives you, in effect, a brand new corneal surface. It brings back that crisp, clear focus you lost, and it does it all without any invasive surgery. It's a total game changer for managing keratoconus. Now, we need to be clear. These are not your average off-the-shelf contact lenses you pick up at the store. Let's take a look at the highly customized options that make this whole vision restoration thing possible.
So a lot of people with keratoconus have tried regular soft contacts, and yeah, they don't really do much. And that's because soft lenses are designed to just drape over the cornea, basically taking on its irregular shape. Specialty lenses do the exact opposite. They're made from these advanced, rigid materials that are still breathable, and they hold their own perfect, smooth shape, refusing to bend to the cone underneath. There are a few main types, and the right one for you really depends on the unique shape of your eye. First, you have corneal RGPs. They're the smallest, they rest right on the cornea, and they're often great for milder cases. Then you have hybrid lenses, which are kind of the best of both worlds, a rigid center for that super sharp vision, with a soft outer skirt for comfort. And finally, sclera lenses. These are the largest, and they're the ones that vault over the whole cornea. They're often the absolute best solution for more advanced cases, and they're amazing for people with dry eyes too.
Of course, with these incredible medical devices comes a serious responsibility. There are 3 golden rules of care, and they are absolutely non-negotiable. Rule 1, clean and disinfect them every single day with an approved solution. 2, always fill the bowl of the lens with a sterile, preservative-free saline before you put it in. And 3, this is a huge safety rule, never, ever, ever let tap water touch your lenses or your case.
So when these lenses are fitted properly by an expert and you take good care of them, they do so much more than just improve your vision. They really truly change lives.
Let's talk results. In one survey of patients using advanced scleral lenses for keratoconus, a massive 76% reported significant success with their treatment. And we're not talking about a minor improvement here. We're talking about a profound, life-altering change.
And it's the personal stories that bring that statistic to life. For patients like Diane, the change was instantaneous. Imagine that feeling of constant struggle and pain just gone, replaced by relief and clarity in a single second. It's just such a powerful testament to what this technology can do.
So what does this actually mean for you in your day-to-day life? It means getting back the freedom to drive at night. It means being able to work on a computer or just sit down and read a book without straining. It means dramatically improving your quality of life. And for so many people, it means pushing the need for a corneal transplant way off into the future, or maybe even avoiding it altogether.
So we'll end on this thought. For so many years, keratoconus meant a slow, steady loss of your visual freedom. But today, with treatments to stop it from progressing and these custom-designed lenses to bring back the clarity, the question is totally different. It's no longer about what you're losing. It's about what you stand to regain.
If anything we've talked about today has resonated with you, the next step is to talk to an expert who specializes in fitting these advanced lenses. I can't stress this enough. Finding a specialist with deep experience in keratoconus is the single most important part of this journey. Dr. Alexander Bonagdar and his whole team at the Optometric Eye Care Center of Orange County are some of the foremost experts in treating keratoconus. So please, take that next step. Give them a call at 714-558-1182 or visit their website, keratoconus.com, to schedule a consultation. It's time to find out if this new path to clear vision is the right one for you. Thanks for watching.